Hi guys, welcome back. So I have a lot of questions, and I don't know if people are just, I don't know if you just want a quick list of what to do and go like run with it, or like some people were like, can you show us what the website looks like? Can you tell us what kind of questions it is and stuff like that? So that's kind of what I was doing, but now I'm kind of getting like, well, what are the things that I really need? And to be honest, what you really need, you'll know. As I gave you the websites and the videos before, I'll put the little card up here so throughout this video so that you can see what videos to go back to, or just go back to the channel and they tell you like the websites to check out. So you want to check out your state website for home care service agency. Again, it's called different things in different states. In my state, it's called home service agency. Okay. Also, I'm in Illinois. In Illinois, I would go to Illinois Department of Health. Illinois Department of Health. And that's where I would find the administrative codes for my state. So whatever state you're in, you want to look up the health department state. Once you get there, you can even check on Google. I'll tell you this in another video. I try not to repeat myself, but if you're new to this channel, like, comment, and subscribe. But if you're new to this channel, you probably wouldn't know that. You need to go check out the other videos first. But you can go to like the Google search bar and you can put in like your state health department, something like that. Put home care agency in there. Usually it'll bring it up like the first or the second one. So you'll click on there. It'll show you like home service agency, home health agency, home health placement agency, things like that. You want to choose home service agency, like I said. When you click on there, it's going to be the application. As you look through the application, it's going to tell you that you need your EIN number. It's going to tell you that you need your business name. When they ask for your business name, that name has to be registered. So then you know you need to register with the state. That's something that is going to require. So then you will probably, if you don't have that, get off of that application, go to your state. Usually it's the Secretary of State. That's where I register for my business, and then I got an LLC with the Secretary of State. I did that online under online. What is it called? Online. I don't know, something like that. It's in another video, you guys. So literally, I don't know if it's new people or if it just wasn't understood, or if you're just like, just tell me what I need. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to walk you through it so you can see how to gather what you need. And then at the end of the video, I'll just reiterate what you need. So just going through that application and looking to see what they're asking for. If you don't have it, you need to go get it. So again, to register your business, the Secretary of State. Okay. Once you get that, you can go back to your application. If they're asking you for agency alternate manager, you need to get off of there and figure out who that person is going to be. If you're doing this business by yourself, and you're the only one that, you plan on working by yourself, you don't want to hire anybody else, but you need to be licensed in order to advertise, in order to do things with Medicaid, in order to do partnerships and stuff like that. You want to be licensed. You still need an alternate agency manager. So you need to get off your application. You need to go find that person. So initially, just for your application, the things that you would need, like the EIN number, you would get that from the irs.gov. Don't click on irs.org or anything like that, because people will try to charge you. It can be a scam. It can be legit, but it's nothing that you have to pay for. It's free on the irs.gov website. You have to apply during business hours. You will receive that number for free the moment that you submit it. So be ready to print it or save it or screenshot or whatever you need to do. They also send it to the mailing address that you put in the system. So you need that. You need your business to be registered, a registered entity, whether that's a S Corp, C Corp, LLC, whatever you want your business to be, depending on who you're doing business with. If you're doing business by yourself, whatever's best for you, you choose that. You do that with the Secretary of State. You can do it online. You can do it by mail. They have the forms online where you could print it out. You could handwrite it, or you could type it up, print it out, and then you could mail it to them. I've done both ways. Both are efficient. Both are Both are good ways. It really doesn't matter. It's just all in your preference. So, I mean, pretty much that's what you need. Later on, when you get more into the business, you'll need to go on sam.gov and apply if you want to do contracts with the government. You'll need a DUNS number. So you'll go to their website and you'll apply. I'll put the websites here, but you'll go there, you'll apply. That's later on. And that's the things that you want to do to kind of like work on partnerships, building your credit. The NAV website is a good website. I'll put that here too. You can kind of monitor your business credit and your personal credit. So later on, it's some other things that you want to get into, but initially make sure you have that EIN number, make sure you're registered, get you a business bank account. I would say to go with a credit union, go with somebody that's free first. You can always maneuver and adjust later on, but just so that you're not spending money before you're actually getting some, I would say go with like a credit union, or if you know another bank that's free, so that you're not putting that money out. For the business bank account, you are going to need the EIN number. You will need to be registered and active. They will look it up in the system to determine that, but you still have to bring those documents with you. So make sure you have that, and then you can open up a business bank account. Also, I would say in the meantime, figure out how you're going to be accepting payments. How do you want to accept payments? I would say try to stay away from cash if possible. Try to stay away from cash. But think about what that looks like for you. Do you want to have something at the palm of your hands? Do you want to have something where they call you and you put the numbers in? Do you want to have something where, you know, you have an online system and you could send them an invoice to their phone and they could pay discreetly where they don't have to share their card number with you? Be thinking about that stuff. That's kind of like steps ahead, but it's really good to already know, because now that I'm getting into this, I know I've always known how I can accept payments, but now that I'm getting into it, it's so many options, and it's like, oh, I kind of really don't want to accept that. I kind of don't want to have to deal with putting people card numbers in. And my identity got stolen a couple weeks ago. So I was just kind of like, ooh, how would that look if somebody's identity gets stolen and they try to say like, oh, well, I give her my card number for XYZ. I don't want to deal with that. You might not want to deal with anything like that either. So just think about stuff like that. And also just kind of shop around, because sometimes there's one that charges a $36 a month fee, and then for every employee that you have to pay, if you have employees, it's like 10% or something like that. It's $36 per employee, and then per like deposit of you paying them, it's like 10%, or you getting paid is 10%. It's something like that. But with the credit unions, they're much less. So just shop around, look for those things. Already know how you're going to be accepting those payments and stuff. Just a tip from somebody that's ahead already. Okay, so I think that's about all. You want to get started on your EIN. You want to get started on your business registration. Choose a name. Make sure the name is not trademarked. Make sure it's nobody else's name. You can search the Secretary of State's website for like a LLC or something like that, and type in the name that you desire. It'll bring up a list of names that they're already used. You can also call them if you have any issues. I recommend calling these people for whatever website you're on. They help tremendously. The IRS.gov, they help tremendously. They answer the phones quickly. I mean, it's like, you might be on the phone waiting for like 5 minutes, but that's nothing compared to a lot of other places. You call for help or assistance with the Secretary of State. If you need assistance, call them. They're good about answering the phones. They're good about answering questions. Whatever organization that you are looking up at the time, or filling out an application for them, or whatever it is, if you need help along the way, definitely give them a call. They're all good at helping. Even the Department of Health, they're good at emailing, answering calls, not really answering calls, but getting back to you, and they don't mind helping. So I recommend reaching out to them if you do need help. You can always ask me questions. I will try to make dedicated videos. Again, like I said previously before, check out the other videos, especially if you want more in-depth. That's basically what they're for. So also, if you need more in-depth help, like personal situations, you don't want to put it in a comment. If you need help looking something up in your specific state, that will require a one-on-one session. I do have one-on-one sessions currently. If you check the post, I posted photos that have the rates, the times and things like that, the dates, stuff like that. I don't have it in front of me right now because I just completed for after August. So right now, not August, after September. So right now we have between August and September, and I just completed September through the rest of the year, which is different rates. So if you want to get in, definitely contact me. Let me know, because this is my first time going into this. I help people all the time around me, but I've never offered my assistance through like my Facebook groups or anything like that, or YouTube or nothing like that. So this is my first time offering help to you all. And because of that, I have entry rates. They're fairly low, but they will not be that way later on. If you need specific questions answered, specific to your personal situation, specific to your state, it's going to require a one-on-one. You have the option to do an hourly one-on-one, where you can decide if you need 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours that way, or if you want to do a program for the month, and that is twice a week. We have a conversation on the phone or video, however you want to do it. And then there's a one-time follow-up through an email. So yeah, just check out the channel. Check everything, the posts. Check the shorts. They're good and motivating. Check the other videos there. They help with what the direction that you're going in. They're going to help with that. So they're more in depth. So yeah, I think that concludes this video. Thank you guys for checking in. Be looking out for the next one. Check the other content on the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you have any other topics. Thank you guys. See you next time.